You might have seen the news last Friday that Kimberly Guilfoyle, who is dating Don Jr., is positive for coronavirus. Now, that is a problem for a number of people, partially because she's been going to all these campaign events, and of course she doesn't wear a mask because she is the sort of person who would date Don Jr. But also, I don't know if we covered this last week, her and Don Jr. went to a maskless Hamptons party. It was like 100 people, none wearing masks, to sort of protest the paranoia. And now the attendees at that party are apparently freaking out because they had never considered the possibility that they could be exposed to coronavirus, which now they might have been.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yes. Melted Melania Trump sees her day after dating one too many greaseballs. She was with Governor Gavin Newsom before this.
Yes.
Yeah. And the other thing, and just for everyone who's out there who, I know a lot of people who are watching the show take it seriously. She was asymptomatic. Yeah. She was asymptomatic and she got it. And it was a little bit like, I don't know. Yeah. That's why this virus is scarier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But oh my God, any sympathy for the people in the Hamptons though? None.
Yeah. I mean, they knew. It's like they were a hop and a skip away from the worst hot zone for this virus, and a couple of months go by and they pretend that it's all fine. But when I see that now they're like surprised, like, oh my God. A friend who works, Mary, who's one of the editors at TYT, she sent me this video, and it's of this Russian astronaut talking about the experience of being in orbit. And he says the thing that like all astronauts say, which is, when I saw the Earth and I looked down on it and there are no borders between countries, I suddenly realized how ridiculous and artificial the divisions are between us and about how small our fake issues that we hype up between each other are. And I responded at the time, it's one of the worst failings of our species is that we can't learn from other people's experience. And I sort of get, like...
You mean the American species?
Well, all humans, but yeah, perhaps especially Americans. And, it's difficult to put yourself in the big space boots of an astronaut and imagine what that would be like. But, like, you could put yourself in the position of someone who has COVID or knows someone who does. You could learn that much, I think. But even the people that we're supposed to look up to as the elites, these like rich people in media and politics, this is like the first family. They can't or won't do that. Even the smallest little bit to avoid not just her getting, a potentially fatal disease, and apparently she's going to be fine, but she might well have exposed people to it at multiple different events because of her willful ignorance, choosing
her gilful.
That's why you're a comedian. Her gilful ignorance, choosing not to wear a mask, which does not just endanger her, endangers everyone else around her. And she chose to do that, and Don Jr. chose to do that. Man, our species really sucks sometimes.
I mean, yeah, I think just the Trump species. Honestly, John, ignorance is the brand, okay? That is the brand. She cannot wear a mask because you're supposed to project arrogance and ignorance. Like,
yeah.
This is America is being so stupid that you won't take the basic precautions to save your life.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what exceptionalism is. And we all know that's not true. But that's what it is. So they can't be seen wearing masks and they won't wear masks.
You're 100% right. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.